Apple's latest iPad is a hot seller in more ways than one. Apple has sold more than 3 million of them in little over a week, but that heat is generating some controversy. Complaints over high temperatures, difficulties charging, and trouble obtaining Wi-Fi signals have surfaced on Apple's online support pages. Consumer Reports took notice of the heat issue and decided to run its own tests.
Our tests were fairly stringent or fairly hard on the devices, in the sense that what we did was run these iPads, new and old, on a fairly sophisticated game, Infinity Blade 2, continuously. And after 45 minutes, the new iPad had reached temperatures as high as 116 degrees, whereas the older iPad was about 12 degrees cooler than that.
Apple says the iPad is operating inside what it considers its proper thermal specifications, and the device does run under 120 degrees, a level at which Consumer Reports would consider hazardous.
This is not a safety hazard. It just means that this is a device that runs a little hotter than its predecessor, and in some ways that may not be surprising given that it has this more powerful graphics processor.
And that processor, along with a new high-resolution screen, is one of the iPad's main selling points.
For me, the sharpness of the new display really jumps out at me, and basically at first glance, I saw that it was much smoother.
The new display means that larger graphics are required to fill that screen, and that's created something of a problem. The apps are becoming larger and larger.
I think the growing size of the apps is going to be a concern, so if you have a Retina display, you benefit from the apps that look better. But if you have any other Apple device, an older iPad or an iPhone, you'll get bigger apps, but they'll look the same, and they're going to eat more of your memory, but they're not going to look any better.
The new iPad isn't just about a better screen. The tablet also benefits from an updated processor as well as a faster data network. The AP's Svensson says those features, along with the new display, are part of the reason for the longer charge times. And for this version of the device, that's an issue consumers will just have to deal with. Mark Hamrick, The Associated Press.